Easier type. How to consume data from power. Okay, let's understand it here. Simple, straightforward information. And before we consume, let's understand how to perform the automated data upload act. Yes, here it is. So far we learned how to create storage account, how to create container, and how to upload the files manually. Today let's understand a different one. How to automatically push data into a storage account container on an incremental basis. A live data capture. Okay, so here we go. What we'll do is we have one live temperature auditing app called Raspberry app, okay, from Microsoft Campus. Even in real world, you may take any web application, similar concept. There is one Raspberry Pi simulator. Okay, so here we go. This particular simulator is going to read live temperatures from one of the data centers in Microsoft. At one of the data centers in Microsoft location. Now our requirement to capture that live temperature data and we need to give it to storage. Okay, so storage will be our destination. The actual data is getting generated from Raspberry Pi app. It is asking for a connection screen. This one. We need to specify one IoT hub connection screen. So we'll create one IoT hub now. Data is generated from Raspberry app to be sent to our storage account. To read data from the application, to read data from your temperature device, we need one resource called IoT. A simple concept. Observe here. We'll go for questions after the examples. Let's observe it. I'll take the screenshots. Well, let's understand carefully. One IoT simulator or web application. Go to resource, something called IoT hub. Remember, there is one resource called IoT hub resource. Click on create. Okay. Click on IoT Hub. Give resource group. IoT Hub name. Okay, IoT Hub. Just mention this way. Region, leave it as it is. Management, go for free tier. It has up to 8,000 messages per day. Okay, give free tier. Click review plus create. Just IoT Hub and create. Hub name and free tier. Say create. Purpose. This IoT Hub resource is used to capture live streaming data. We also call it as API data. API, application programming and so what we're doing now, we are creating one IoT Hub. Just like server has a database, IoT Hub requires something called IoT device. So IoT Hub, and then we have something called IoT device. Let's wait for a few moments. Let's have the deployment first. Remember, right now we are having IoT Hub. Inside a hub, we need to have something called IoT device. Let's wait. Click on go to resource. Click on go to resource. Inside IoT Hub, we have something called device is that right? This one. Left side, device. Storage account has a container. Hub has something called device. Click on device. Click on device. Next. Add device. Click on add device. Device ID. Give some ID. Okay, any ID is fine. Give some ID name and click save. Just click save. What we did? IoT Hub, IoT device. Okay. Now the device will have something called access policy and a key. See here. Go to device. Just click on the device here. And next. Once you go to device, you see something called key, primary key, secondary key. Okay, so here we primary key and secondary key. Here are the key and connections. Now copy the connection string. This entire connection string you copy. Give it to here it is. IoT hub device connection string. It's within those single quotes, the pair of single quotes, place the connection string like this. No other modifications required. Okay, and run. Let's click on run. Make sure we are able to see the messages sent to IoT hub like this. What we did, the data generation environment is ready. Raspberry Pi IoT from there, they're sending all messages to IoT hub. Inside IoT hub, IoT device. This is the source part. Our destination is storage account. Inside the storage account, we're expecting one file to be auto-created. And it keeps automatically or continuously capturing the data from IoT hub. So to link IoT hub and IoT device with storage account destination, to link these two, we require one integration component in between. What is that? Let's see. Okay, so here it is. The integration component in between the source IoT, the destination storage account. Here we go. Let's this way. I'll take something called stream analytics. Something called as stream analytics. How? Click on create resource. See them in order. Data is getting generated, pumped into IoT. From here, one integration resource has to collect the data and send it to our container. Let's understand it carefully. To create a resource, there is one resource called stream analytics job. I understand. New terminology. Observe carefully. Okay, so here it is. Click on create. Okay, click on create. Okay, provide some names. So, stream analytics job. Any resource group name is fine. Click create. Just click on create. Okay, next. Let's create it. Let's wait for a few moments. What's our requirement? To capture the data from the left side resource. What is that? IoT. Send it to the right side resource container. Let's see. So once your job design phase is ready, our next step, left side you see the job left side, we see something called inputs. Come on, what should be the input here? What should be the input for the job? Input is left side one, right? IoT hub. Output should be storage account. Yeah, content. Storage account content. Are we getting it, everyone? I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
For others, we have diagram. Have a look at it. Temperature sensor to web app to IoT to storage. So IoT source, storage destination, the mediator is stream analytics. Let's understand carefully. Add input. IoT hub. This one. Add input IoT hub. Okay, next. Add input IoT hub. Then give some subscriptions. Your subscription and make sure you're able to see IoT hub. Right. Leave the remaining as they are. And down you will see format. In which format you want to get the output? JSON, AVRO, or CSV, or XML, etc. Default is JSON. Just leave it as it is. Okay, next. Click OK. Save. Your notes. Input. Just select IoT hub, alias, subscription name, and save. This is the alias. I'll say SQL School IoT hub. Input alias, IoT hub, click save. Okay, next. Same way. Connection is successful. Same way, go to out. Click on add. Output for stream analytics can be Explorer function, Azure Analytics, blob, etc. Our requirement, blob storage. Here, blob means either standard storage account or the regular storage account or even data lake storage account, ADLS Jet2. Give some output alias. This is a storage account. Give the storage account. Just wait, just wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please hold on. Please wait. Please wait. this way. Sorry. So here we go. Where we are now? Yes, we got the input earlier, right? Now we are in the output screen. Just provide some alias, okay? For our query, we need to have a small stream analytics query. So for that query, we require this alias. Storage account container. Authentication mode should be connection string. Remember last week classes, for storage account, to access keys are auto generated, right? One primary, one secondary. To access keys are auto generated. The access key, one of those access key will be used automatically. So you need not mention anything. Just connections. You need not mention any key over there. It's taken automatically. Click save. Into your node. Authentication should be connection string, remaining all security false. Then we need to have the query. Input ready, output ready. Now query. Click on query. Click on query. Go to query. Here, select star into. This is the output alias from this is the input alias. What are these? Observe carefully. Input. Input. Here you see the left side input. We said add input. You get one alias. Same way output also we had one alias. Linking these two, we have the query. Bulk copy. Select star into output from input. Bulk copy activity. Okay. Once we get this query ready, remember what we are doing here? We are reading the data from IoT, this one. The Pi simulator or the web application. I'll just stop it and again start running it from message number 1. I just stopped it. Sample stop. Now run. Let's start to run. Now, as and when this app runs, it keeps sending messages to Raspberry Pi web client. Is sending messages to IoT. IoT data is captured by stream analytics and sent to storage. Now, what we need to find as to activate this entire data pipelining process, we need to click on start the job. click on start job. We created the job, start. We can have a specific start time or just start it now. Click start. No schedule. It's a continuous activity. A job keeps running. Continuous audit for new data from the source. Here the source is input alias IoT. IoT to ADLS. This would take few moments time. Job gets started. Let's recap what we did in the meantime. Yes, friends. Firstly, here it is. Step number 1. IoT hub. First, IoT hub, IoT device and connection string. Step number 2. Include above connection string into Raspberry or simply the web application. Web application. Step number 3. Storage account and container. Step number 4. Stream analytics job. We have input, IoT, output, storage account, and query. Select star into storage account. So select star into output from in. Then step number 5, start job and verify output. From where? From storage account and the container. Here it will be JSON format. So total 5 different steps. So look at them. I'll wait. Small simple example to understand how to get real time data ingestion activity. I'll wait for some time. Please observe carefully. Yes, you got idea, everyone? Are we clear with the example now? I'll wait, please.
Yes.
Yes, others. I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Right, this.
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's cut it. Refresh. Yeah, please tell me, Vamsh. Proceed.
Yeah, actually. So in the input, right, we have like primary and secondary. So what is the connection type we have used there?
Anyone we can use. Same as last week class. Anyone we can. Primary or secondary. I use primary.
And also at the output side, we have just used authenticator and we got that connections, we got the password. So how do we get the access? Yeah.
Last week classes, you remember, you got the access. There are 2 access keys auto generated. You remember, 2 access keys are there. Last week. You remember access keys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So one of the access key, the primary access key, will use automatic. Here it is. Go to storage account and access key. This by default you see key. By default there are keys. We can rotate them if you want it. If it is SAP, you have to generate them. access keys, they are available automatically by default. This key will be used when creating the alias for stream analytics job. So clear now, Vamshi?
So it comes there by default, right?
By automatically it comes here. So comes there automatically.
Okay. Got it.
So one doubt. Tell me.
So when we were defining the destination for stream analytics, the connections were coming automatically. So is there any criteria for this to come automatically? Is it because we are doing all this in the same resource group?
No, just because it is the same subscription. Subscription is enough. Resource group can be different.
So if the destination is a different subscription, then we have to manually do it.
You have to manually simply provide the storage account. Enough. Remember, from Management Studio last week, I did the same thing, right? I just gave only storage account. The connection was taken automatically. Storage account and the key. Enough. Access. Here it is. It's asking for the account, right? Isn't it? You remember? Last week, SSM is also asking for account name. Remember that. Just account. Enough. Right. Next. Now here, go to container, small problem. Here the file has ID started from. Instead of ID number 1, it's starting from number 16. You would like to start from 1. Then you start the IoT up or web app. Okay, stop it and start it. Once your stream analytics job starts, start the job. Once you start the job, then run the IoT. Start job first. Then you start the IoT. So that you can get messages from number 1. Okay, so make sure carefully take care of the order. Start job first. Let the job run. Let it get started. Once job starts to run, once you see the job is running fine, okay, make sure the status is running for the stream analytics job. Then only start the file, this one, simulator. So that we'll see the actual auditing activities. Right from message number 1. Okay, so here we go. For our learning purpose, I will simply remove the old one. Okay. For our learning purpose, we tested with some sample data earlier. I delete it. Okay, let's make sure we have it from message number 1. Saved successfully. We'll come back here after some time. You will see the next level messages automatically. So as long as the stream analytics job keeps running, we are able to see the output. From here, this output we can give it to analytics, like Power BI. With the atom. So device to web app. Web app to or sensor to web app to IoT, stream analytics, storage. Next part will take Power BI. I mean, as the data is there, we need to have information about what kind of access, what kind of key or security information we need to give it to Power BI data analysis. You should be aware of. We'll take it next. Now, tell me, do you want to first practice this example or shall I continue? You tell me, your wish, your comfort. I'll wait for some time. Please tell me your comfort. Practice till here or shall I continue the next item? Please let me know.
I would like to practice this.
Is it possible you can demonstrate this one?
You please tell me, Simon. Yeah, tell me. Where you are stuck, tell me. Here is the demonstration outline. Tell me now. Hope you practiced the earlier classes. Tell me where you are stuck.
It's at the start.
Okay. Okay. I understand. Please start now. No problem. Start now. Sorry, I forgot. WhatsApp, I think some FAQs.
Yes, sir, I'll submit today definitely. Sorry.
There are few more assignments from the class today. Okay, in case if you are following it correctly, I was telling earlier, right? Try to avoid referring to the screenshot. Practice from your observation notes. If it is really required, then only refer to the transcript. Transcript is not working. Running notes is not working. Some problem somewhere, right? To verify it. Screenshot. You have some task items. Try to do them, so that you can prepare for more things next class. Right? No Cerelac bottle here, only boost. Please understand. No Cerelac bottles, only boost. Please understand. Optional, but in case if you do this, do submit. Okay, whatever task you are doing, please submit them, because accordingly you are getting next level items. Right? I was telling in the demo class, it's not the same course for everyone. Right? More we do, more we get. Less we do, curriculum we get. Please understand. Please make sure you complete all the items. And we thought of having a mock test today, right? Isn't it? Do you remember that? Yes, please. Yes, we thought of having a mock test today, right? Isn't it? Hope you remember, everyone. Yes, yeah. We thought of having it. Let's not miss it now. Perfect. Let's get started now. Yes, sir. Please start your answer. We'll stop for today. Please complete all the practice. Please start your answers now. You'll start your practice of today's class after the class anyway, as usual. From your observation notes. Not working. Then transcript. Not working. Then screenshots. Right? Was mentioned multiple times earlier. Do that way. See.
One question.
Sure, madam. We'll go for questions after 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Let me put my questions here. Participants will start their answers. Then we can talk. Sure. We'll do. First question, simple and straight. In what scenario? Please start your answers on chat. Let's see where we are. In what scenarios you need all permission while generating? You need to check or you need to generate a SAS with all permissions. And number 2, if in case you practice, you get it. Okay, theory part will not work. Please understand. Access key with all access. There is a difference. Question number 3. In what scenario you need ADLS Gen 2? Number 4. What is the use of master key? Everything, the context of our example. Last. Please start. I'll wait. Yes, madam. Please tell me your question. Proceed. I'll wait. Please tell me.
Sir, I'll first answer this one and then I'll proceed with the question.
No worries. You can ask your question. No worries. I just give the answer, then you can happily continue. Peacefully you can.
Okay. Sir, how to open that Raspberry app? Can you please show me one more time, sir?
Sure, madam. Sure. Here it is. In the class notes, I included one website link actually. This one, okay. Here, step number 7 is there, right? Open this website link or directly this link. This website link, okay. Go to the website link. Replace the placeholder for line number 15. Go to the website link. Directly go to line number 15 and provide the connections. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Just follow the notes as it is, okay? It should work. Should work. Fine, friends. Please start now. Please, I'll wait. Let's see, because based on our responses, we can continue tomorrow's class. Please understand. Please speak quick. Please speak. We have a lot to learn. Please speak. I'll wait. Priyanka Molhati, kindly include question numbers also. Priyanka, like I could see there is a non-Azure user than SAS key. Question is not about what scenario you use SAS key. No. That is a kindergarten question for us now, right? What scenario you use SAS key? Then we can say it is for non-Azure user. Question is different. In what scenarios you need to generate a SAS key with all permissions? See, right? Multiple permissions are there, right? In what scenarios you require to create it? Because question 1 and 2 are looking similar. Please check it carefully. Let's be specific in our understanding. Please, quick, I'll wait. Quick. Question is not about when to use SAS key. Question is something different. When to use SAS key with all permissions versus access. Please check it carefully. I'll wait. Please, quick, I'll wait. Please, I'll give my answers as usual. Quick, please, I'll wait.
So there's a chat with
Chat or questions window, any of them. You'll see it there. If not, you have
show control.
Yeah, in a control pane, you see the questions option. Yeah. Other pick, please. Yeah, fine. Please. Other pick, please. I'll wait. Pick. Let's see who are all responding there. You'll do the practice part after the class. So we're requesting right from day one, right? Please practice. Without on-time practice, please understand our course will not work. You might have your own backups. Still, I'm pretty sure. Please understand my concern. On-time practice. Please speak. I'll wait. Please. I'm sending you some extra Word document for additional reading of semantic skills courses here. Please speak. Every minute is important. Please speak. I'll wait. Please. Arvindra, you said to give admin access. Please recheck it once again. Swati Patel, please check it again. Please. I'll give my answer first. Please give it right. Please, I'll wait. Please try to wait. I'll wait for some time. And don't do parallel practice in the class. Okay, I was telling in the last week also. Don't do parallel practice. But if you are structured, the think of would not work. It's not one-to-one training, right? Please practice it after the class from your running notes. If not, by travel. If not, Please speak, Hariman. Please speak. Right. Let me speak in the 2 to 3 minutes, please. Please speak, I'll wait. Anyone not able to see the chat? Let me know, please. Anyone not able to see the chat? Let me know. Questions options will be there. The control pane, please check it. Please speak, please. I'll wait, please. Please speak, I'll wait, please. Another 1 or 2 minutes, please speak, I'll wait. The interviewers also make sure like we are giving it straight, okay, straight answer. Comes with practice automatically. Question number 3, try to get some examples. Question number 3, try to have some examples in your answer. Just to justify the statement, have some practical examples if possible from what you learned so far. Do you remember the fourth question, friends, everyone? Do you remember that fourth question? Yes, master key.
No, sir.
The primary key is said, right? Primary key is also called master.
No, sir.
The primary key and secondary key, right? There are two keys, isn't it? Access keys. There are two
Yes,
keys.
sir.
The primary key is called master key. Primary key, the first key, we call it as master key. Secondary is called secondary key only. Okay, remember. You remember everyone? Access key. There are two access keys, right? I was showing you a few minutes back as well. You remember storage account has two keys, isn't it? You remember? Two keys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Primary key, secondary key, right? The primary key is called master key.
अगं कशी म्हणजे दूध कशी मध्ये आण ना
Because master key of the storage account. Question number 4, master key is the first access. There is another master key in SQL server that we'll do next item, importing access. Friends, everyone, please speak down, everyone. Let me know, please. I'll wait.
Please wait.
Sure, ma'am, sure. I'll do. Please speak. I'll wait, please. Start for today. Please complete all the practice. Try to practice from your observation note. If it is really required, then the class note, transcript. Badly required, then only screenshot. Please do that way. So that the example will be with us for longer time. It should not be a temporary ad hoc learning. Please understand. Document the things. Stop it today. Make sure you complete all this. Done, everyone submitted. Let me know, please.
Few more minutes of break.
Sure, yeah.
Super and right. इथे करा ना इथे करा मी तो करा मी इथे करू तो करा
Right now, you may answer the questions you see on the chat. You see on the screen. Right now, you got some questions? Yeah, you may.
What should I do with it? I mean, should I answer right away or?
On email, you can do on email, another pattern. You can do. Take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot if possible. Please complete all the practice. Meeting tomorrow. Thank you. Please complete all the practice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Excuse. Please tell me, Ganesh. Tell me.
I requested the video for the class on July 26th. You said you'll be forwarding the link to me, but I haven't got it.
Oh, my bad. Not sure. I really missed it. I will take it. When did you send the email regarding this?
I texted you on July 25th, before class itself on the same day. Just a minute, sir. Let me check my chat.
Yeah, could you please send an email? It will be easy. Our team will check in the file, please.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, date, okay, Ganesh. And
Yes,
then it will
Sure.
be sure.
26th of July, sir. Yeah, 26th of
India date or US date?
India date, sir. India date.
Sure, yeah. No need to send any email then. I just got it now.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Fine. 26, 7 a.m. India time, right?
Yes, sir. You're right.
One. Yeah. Please wait for 1 minute, okay? Ganesh, just hold on.
Sure.
This, Tuesday. First class of storage. Fine, friends. Thank you. Thank you, attendees have been responsive. Really appreciate it. Please check your emails before you leave. Please check it. Yes, Vamshikaran, I could see your submissions. Hope you received the mail, everyone. Please check it, friends. I'll wait. Please
Sir, I
check
got
it.
your email. Thank you.
Yeah. You got all the attachments also. Like, please check it, friends. Please cross
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah, please. I'll stay back for 1 or 2 minutes. Please check it, guys. Make sure you read. Ganesh, I think you are missing the introduction to storage account. Just now, then.